is well. All is well. I can't complain.
Yeah.
How's everyone? Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hey, Miss Mildred.
What's going on, Brian?
All is well, all is well.
So I'm gonna just say this real quick because everybody in the room is from Georgia anyway. So, and I know Brian, you wanted to volunteer that spot indicator. I might be hitting that this weekend or even as soon as Friday. But I'm not in a rush. So if you're free one of them days, Brian, let me know. And that way I can kind of, since I kind of, we did that, we expedited the last one with CC. So I know you couldn't make it out there that day. So I wanted to make sure I kept you in mind, especially for anything on the east side that's a little closer. So, yeah, if you're available, let me know.
All right, I'll check. Make sure I might have a little meet tomorrow in the morning.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, yeah, man, I'm ready, bro.
Okay, cool. Let me start this. Cece, you want to be host? You want me to swap it over to you?
Either way is fine. Do I have to do
I'll
something
just keep-
specific on my end?
Nah, that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't even make sense if you're not sharing your screen. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
So
I'm just gonna be
just-
talking, so yeah, I'm good.
Recording in progress.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Well, how y'all doing? Y'all know who I am, Carolyn Mitchell, and for this each one today, we're going to be making a cleaner out of English ivy. We're actually going to be making two things. So once we start making the English ivy and it's cooking, and it has to cook for like 30 minutes, we're going to whip up a deodorant real quick in the meantime. So that's what all the ingredients are for. So for the English ivy, we're going to need 2 cups of plant material and 4 cups of water. So we're going to go ahead. I have some already that I had in the freezer and it's already measured, but I did go for some more this morning so I can do it with y'all right now. For those who did go ahead and do it today. So 2 cups is really like 2 big handfuls. This is like about 2 cups right here. And then you just want to chop it, and then we're going to throw it in a strainer and wash them. So besides making like the cleaner for the English ivy, you can do so many other things with it. It's good for respiratory, cough, cold. You can make different cough syrups with it, dried teas, or different salves. So there's ways to consume this and to utilize this. And since it grows like in such abundance, we should be utilizing it much more. Because I don't even use it as much as I should. But I had started studying it a few years ago because I had a boutique in Riverdale and a farm, and we had English ivy growing everywhere. That's actually where I went and grabbed this from this morning because I knew it would be so much there. And I just started studying like what to do with it, how to use it, because it was just so much of it.
Does it have disinfecting properties?
Now, I add disinfecting properties to it. Like, this is a bottle that I have right here, and you can see like when you shake it up, you can see how it gets kind of foamy and soapy and things like that. So the cleaner itself does clean, and it does have different properties to it, but for added disinfectants, I put like tea tree oil in it and some lavender. This actually has some pine in it as well, and this other scent that I like called Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree kind of smells like it's like a bunch of different pines. So
okay.
The only downfall to me when using the cleaner is that it only lasts like 2 weeks. I haven't found a way to extend the shelf life. So if y'all how to extend the shelf life for the cleaner, into some suggestions. But just making
how do you know if it's going bad?
You're gonna see maybe like, because we're using fresh material, you'll see like mold starting to form on it. So that's how you'll know it's starting to go bad.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So yeah, so the cleaner is gonna last about 2 weeks. So this one bottle will be going kind of like in a week and a half, but it's not something that I can make like in abundance and stockpile on because of the shelf life.
Okay.
All right, so after you get it all chopped up, you're gonna put it in a strainer, and then you're gonna wash it.
I had to go around and grab some more, man.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna step over here and give this a quick wash. After you wash it, you're gonna put it in your pot with 4 cups of water. When I first started doing this, the recipe would call for 4 cups of spring water, but I have used regular sink water because I'm not ingesting it, so I feel like sink water is okay, but it's your preference to use the spring water or the sink water. But I'm gonna use the spring water just to see if it makes a difference from the sink water.
You even use the sink water that is still mold.
See, and that's what I'm gonna compare today. If the spring, I'm gonna use spring water today to see if that makes a difference versus using just regular tap water. So we're gonna find out together.
Yeah. And I was thinking when you said the mold, I'm like, so, and I know I'm getting ahead of the whole thing. So we're gonna be, I think you said 30 minutes earlier. We're gonna be letting this steep or boil for 30
Right.
minutes.
So after we put this in the pot with the 4 cups of water, we're gonna bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, we're going to turn all the way down and just let it simmer for 30 minutes.
So what's the actual? And again, I know I'm getting in front of it, but what's the actual like liquid medium that's gonna be in here? Is it gonna be like just water based? Is it a water based cleaner?
It's water based. So when you start to boil the leaves, it's gonna release all the saponins, and that's what makes it like soap and fuzzy and stuff like that. So it's going through like a chemical process. Once you start to boil the leaves, you're breaking down that chemical that's going to make that soapiness.
Gotcha. I was trying to think of what to put in there to kind of make it not like I was thinking about lactobacillus. Like to put it in the bottom, maybe to eat the bacteria, eat the mold, so it doesn't form. But I don't know.
I think it's worth experimenting and trying out. I think it's worth experimenting because you never know.
Yeah.
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 All right, so we're gonna put the 4 cups of water in.
Anybody online gonna actually try this out when they get home or sometime in the future? Like having intentions to try it out, or y'all just curious?
I definitely want to try it, especially after the success with the toothpaste. And I like being able to use materials that's in nature to just in general. If I can use it, why not? And things in your kitchen, outside. I prefer that than buying the chemicals.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
have
like
to get
some.
All right, so I end up using go ahead. Was somebody saying something?
Oh, I was just saying, I'm actually gonna try it also. I had found a recipe for pine needle. I got a lot of pine trees in my neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Try this instead.
I did some stuff with some pine needles yesterday. I did
Oh, okay.
some pine needle sodas, and I did some pine needle vinegar as well. So I had some pine needle fun yesterday. If y'all want to
that probably is
watch
be
that.
jamming.
Yeah. All
I
right.
have to retry the pine needle vinegar. I did not have success with that the first time. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay, what happened?
I think where I had it was too hot. I need to find a cooler place for it to store because it looks like the liquid contents that were in there went too far down and it molded.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So everybody should have their English ivy in the pot, and it should be coming to a boil very shortly. But we're gonna keep moving on while that is on the stove doing what it's doing, and we're gonna make some deodorant real quick. I recycle these like little containers because I'm trying to make like the whole household make this switch. So with this batch right here is supposed to be the batch that everybody makes the switch on. So I'm excited about that. And
So,
go ahead.
no, I said that's dope.
Oh. All right. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So this recipe we're gonna make maybe just one container, maybe a little extra, and I usually just pull the extra in like a little container till I'm ready to use it. So this one right here is kind of like a masculine scent that I put together for Jeshurun, and it just kind of rolls on pretty smooth, and it doesn't have like a residue really, and it just goes on like nice and white and smooth. So that's what we finna make.
Now, how long does it last? Like if you active.
I think it lasts pretty good, but everybody's body odor is different because everybody's hormones is different. So me personally, I don't need a lot of deodorant anyway. So sometimes I don't even have to wear deodorant. But when I do wear it, I only wear it maybe like when I'm on my cycle and it works fine. But just around sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it could be hit and miss. But
yeah, that's my experience with most like homemade deodorants. Is like they're really good, but on days I'm just really working. It's like I have to reapply. I might have to wash, reapply. Like
this, I'm gonna say this formula right here should get you 8 hours. I think it should get you at least 8 hours. So y'all let me know. Everybody let me know.
On a regular day or you've been outside all day?
8 hours, and it's a regular outside working day. I'm in and out doing this and that. Might go outside, do some working on some plants. I might be inside cleaning. It's just like a regular day, just like a regular 8-hour day.
Oh, okay.
So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm sure gonna let you know. I'm sure. I got all my stuff right here.
Well,
all right.
I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm definitely gonna try.
Yes, try. Let me know. Let me know y'all results. Let me know. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the beeswax. We're gonna put 3 tablespoons of beeswax in our container.
Do we have to? Is this container need to be like meltable?
Yes, because we're going to melt the beeswax. Yes.
Okay, so I can just put it in a skillet instead of I can skip the container and just put it straight into a skillet.
Yep, you can do it that way. You can do it that way. But then we're going to transfer it back to a container so we can mix in our dry ingredients because we don't want them to burn. All right, so we're going to do 3 tablespoons of beeswax. Then we're gonna
where do you find the beeswax? That was a missing ingredient for me. The beeswax. Let me
see, where do I get this from? Because I order like by 10 pounds at a time, like boxes of it. I'm trying to think of the supplier I use for it. I'll get with you. I'll drop it in the chat. I'm not for sure if I ordered it from Amazon or if I ordered it from a different supplier. I'm not for sure, but I will definitely let y'all know. But I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good price. But it's 10-pound box.
Didn't they usually have stuff like this at like where you have the candle making stuff at, like at Walmart or?
Yeah, they'll have it there where candle making is at, but the price is going to be a little bit more. It's actually going to kind of be like a lot more versus just going to buy like just raw beeswax. Yeah, when you get it in the little kits or go to those little sections, it's going to be a little more pricey. But yeah.
Okay.
But I'll definitely I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know before we finish. All right, so we're going to go with the 3 tablespoons of coconut oil.
Tablespoon beeswax, 3 tablespoon coconut oil.
Yep, and then we're gonna put in 1/4 cup of arrowroot and 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and then we'll add the essential oils once everything is melted down and mixed together.
So I had a question about the essential oil.
Yes.
I had some essential oils that I got from like Walmart. How do you know if it's like, when it says essential oils, are they all safe to put on your skin?
I always look at the ingredients. I always look at the ingredients because sometimes it be all kind of stuff in those essential oils. So you want to make sure that you're getting a good quality oil or a higher grade oil, and just look at the ingredients and see what the essential oil is made out of. Sometimes it might say a frankincense oil, but the main oil might be a sunflower oil, and it might just be a very small portion of frankincense oil. So it's not really a true frankincense oil. So I would just look at the ingredients.
That sounds like I need a supervised field trip.
Okay. We can do that.
I mean, because, everybody has their lane, right? Like, I can look at some ingredients and know if this is safe or not, but I don't pretend to know things that I don't. I think I would need, I would definitely be googly, but
hey, I'm down for a field trip.
Because I've seen some of those things. I have some, but it's used for like a burner for aromatherapy. I don't know if that would be the same essential oil that would go in.
So I have some that I use on burners that I only use on burners and I don't use on my skin. But then I have some that I can use as a burner and on my skin. So it's all just going to depend on the ingredients in the oil.
Okay, yeah. We'll have to do a field trip.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so now we're going to melt down our oil. So now you can use a pot and use a double boiler method to melt this down. Or if you want to pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, you can melt it down that way, your preference. So I'm going to put it on a pot real quick because it doesn't take long.
Hold on. So you said 3 tablespoons of wax, 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Is it 3 arrowroot too?
No, it's 1/4 cup of arrowroot because the arrowroot is going to help give it that thickness. That's like the emulsifier, and it helps give it that silky smoothness, gliding and sliding the deodorant on. So 1/4 cup of arrowroot is going to go in this, and also 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And those are the ingredients for the deodorant. So now we need to melt down the coconut oil in the beeswax.
I think Miss Mildred was saying so.
Okay, Miss Mildred, I'm listening.
Oh, so I had a question pertaining the arrowroot.
Okay.
Can we also use, instead of arrowroot, cornstarch? or
Yeah.
would arrowroot be preferred for this?
You can use cornstarch for it too. That is a good substitute for it. I just like using arrowroot because I like how it absorbs the sweat, and I like how it absorbs like the excessive moisture.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
you can use cornstarch as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So let's get this melted down. What time is it? All right, we're going on 6. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for the sake of time. So we done.
I guess my question will be if you're not what would be the regular time?
All right, so if you put it on if you have a small pot and you're using the double boiler method, so you're gonna bring your water up to a boil. So that's about 7 minutes, and then you're still gonna set the cup. Maybe like you can set it on the edge of the inside of the pot for like 3 minutes, and it'll be melted all down that way too. So about 10 minutes. But this is gonna be done like right now. And if you don't have a little deodorant container, you can just pour it in just any kind of container too, because your body heat kind of like softens it up when you touch it or when it touches your skin. So that's another reason why I like the arrowroot too.
Should it be refrigerated between uses, or
Well,
is it safe to have it room temperature?
it's safe for room temperature. So after we make it, it's gonna go in the fridge for 1 hour. Then after that, it'll be ready. So like this one right here, it just stays out. But after we first made it, we put it in the refrigerator so it can solidify and get hard, and then it just stays hard. The beeswax helps it stay hard.
I think I need to ask that question about the toothpaste too.
I'm listening.
I said I think I have the same question about the toothpaste as well, because I've just been leaving it out.
Yeah, I leave mine out too. I just
Okay.
keep the unused ones in the refrigerator, but whichever one that I'm using, I just leave it out on my sink.
Okay, thank you.
All right, this needs like 30 more seconds. So after it comes out, we're going to add in our dry ingredients, which is going to be the baking soda and the arrowroot. So, y'all have any questions about anything else so far?
Yeah, I messed that all up. I thought we mixed all of it together.
Well, it is gonna get out. Well, you melted it first, right?
It's melting now.
You melted it with the dry ingredients. So it might be a little bit. It might be a little clumpy. It might be a little clumpy, but just whisk it to kind of get the, get the clumps out. So that's all melted down, and it's kind of bubbly, so I'm just gonna put the dry ingredients in another little bowl first and mix them together. So this is already measured to 1/4, and this is arrowroot. And then we're gonna do the 2 tablespoons of baking soda. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit while I let this cool down a little bit so it don't get super clumpy on us. All right, now we're going to mix our dry ingredients. This cup is super hot, y'all. All right. Look at me making a mess. See how it's bubbling? Because it's super hot. But it'll be fine. I'm just going to mix it together. After we get it all mixed together, then we're going to add in the essential oils. And you can use whichever oils, you like, whatever scents you like. I like lavender, so I do use lavender a lot. I was thinking about trying something new, but I'm not sure. All right, so I'm just gonna mix it in till it's all nice and smooth. All right, it's getting smoother.
Man, this is too easy. I can't believe it.
All right, so now that the base is finished, we're gonna add in our essential oil and then pour it in our container. All right, I forgot to bring my oil. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. That took a little longer because I wanted to dig out another oil so I can show Miss Bernice what I was talking about with the ingredients on the different essential oils. So here's a lavender oil right here, and this is the one that I'm going to add to this deodorant. But I want you to see like the ingredients. It just literally says lavender oil. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't even see that. Well, I'll take a picture and put it in a heartbeat so you can see the difference. So this right here is just like a rose essential oil, like a spa essential oil for like diffusers and stuff. And you will see like all the different ingredients, stuff that you can't even pronounce or never probably seen in your life. You don't want to put that on your skin. So even though this is like an essential oil and it does say rose essential oil, I don't even see rose on here as an ingredient. So I definitely
just keep that in the burner.
Right. I wouldn't put this on my skin. So that's why I say just look at the ingredients. All right, so I'm gonna add lavender to this deodorant base right here. Now this lavender has like a dropper, so with this one I use like 3 of these, and it's not really full to the top. It's like 1/4 filled, 1/4 of the way filled. So I'm gonna put 3 in. All right, after you have your...
Hold on, I'm sorry, I missed it. Did you put 3 droppers or 3 drops?
Okay, so with that bottle, just put 3 dropperfuls. So it probably goes maybe like halfway, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so just put 3 of those in. Now, if you have an essential oil bottle and it has one of these smaller little drops on it, put like 20 of those in.
Gotcha.
That's the kind that I have with the little tiny drop.
All right, once you have it in, you want to go ahead and give it a stir. All right, and these are all ready to go. So after you have your oil mixed in, you just want to pour it into your container. And I just fill it all the way up. All right. Then I just put a cap on it. And then I put this in the fridge. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge right now. Now that will be ready in 1 hour, and y'all have just made your natural deodorant. Now we're gonna go back to the English ivy. We're gonna strain that into a bowl, and then we can just set the plant material aside. And then, or you can put it all in one jar. So typically I put it all in one jar and then I just strain it in the morning because it's more potent and more sudsy that way. So those 4 cups will fill this mason jar up to the brim. So we're going to do that real quick. So I got to pour it to a bowl first so I can transfer it to the mason jar because I'm not trying to burn myself. Alright, so I have the liquid in the bowl. Now I'm going to put all of the plant material inside of this mason jar. So it's kind of hot, so I'm just using this big little spoon so I can just stuff it all in there. Typically, I will let it cool all the way down and I would just do it with my hands. But there's more than one way to skin a cat, so it can be done hot like this too as well. And then in the morning, your cleaner will be ready. Now, after
you're taking out the leaves, are you saying you're taking out the leaves, or your leaves are going in the jar?
The leaves are going into the jar until the morning.
Oh.
And then when you strain it off in the morning, you'll add your essential oil and it'll be ready. So it's going to be
just discarded.
Yeah, it's going to be like just marinating overnight in the plant material in the water, and then you're going to strain it out in the morning and add your essential oils and transfer it to your spray bottle or whatever bottle you want to have your cleaner in, and then it's good to go for 2 weeks.
So what's the best way to use the cleaner? I know that's a silly question, but is it good for countertops?
I use it for countertops, sinks. I haven't used it as a laundry soap, but there's a lot of different recipes on transferring this into a laundry soap. If you take 2 cups of the liquid and 2 cups of baking soda and mix it in together, it should be a laundry soap. I might try that out tonight, but My family's particular about smells on their clothes, so I'll try a small batch out and see how it goes. But you can make dishwashing liquid with it as well. So this is kind of just like a base soap where you can make other soap products out of. But for the most part, I just use it on countertops, tables, sink, in the kitchen, stuff like that.
And you say you get a good sudsy build up from it, or is it kind of minimal?
Well, in the bottle it suds up, but when you spray it on the counter, it doesn't look as sudsy as it does in the bottle.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I noticed that when we started making our own laundry detergent, that was the big thing. Like it didn't sud up like Gain or Tide or something. And it's kind of like one of them things that a lot of people got to get over. Like you know, your soap still works if it doesn't sud too.
And that's what I'm trying to retrain my mind to think like, okay, it's still working even though you don't see a ton of suds. It's still working. So just trying to reprogram myself. It's just taking a minute. And then bringing my family on board too, it's just taking a minute. But hey, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, question.
I'm listening.
Pertaining the English ivy, because I think I got some growing on my fence, but I don't know if it's English ivy or if there's different types of ivy plants. And I would want to be using something for cleaning that I'm coming in contact with that may cause skin irritation. Are there different types of English ivy, and how would I be able to distinguish which one to use, if so?
There are different types of English ivy. How I like to distinguish is how it's growing for one, because English ivy is a super climber, and it's also a ground cover, and then it's also kind of dark. I didn't cooked it all, but I was trying to show you. It's also, here we go. We have a little bit right here. It's also kind of like more not as dark like as kazoo. So this is more like evergreen kind of. It's more like evergreen in the evergreen family versus super dark like kazoo. But even kazoo is something that grows invasive, and it's good for you too though, and it's not it's not toxic, and it's actually good for stomach aches and stuff like that. But
The one that I have, sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
The one that I've seen growing, I was a little reluctant to get it because it has like this white film over it, and the leaves are smaller, but it's shaped like ivy, like the ivy leaf.
Now, some of these are small. Some of them are big. Let me see. Let me pull out a good variety. Because the baby ones, the vines could appear, I guess, not really a white film over it. No.
Okay.
I guess just take a picture of it
I
and
see it film all the time.
say that again.
I said, yeah, I see it with white film all the time.
Okay,
like,
good.
Almost like how squash leaves get the little whiteness to it, like if you're doing like that's kind of not film like you can scrape it off, but it's like appearing to be a little white.
Okay, but that's okay to use.
Yes, because you're gonna wash it anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
You're gonna start off washing it anyway.
Okay.
So you're welcome. So after you get your hot water poured in, and you have it in a mason jar, you can just put a lid on it and just set it aside on the counter till the morning, and then it's good to use. So that's what I did here, and I like it. I tried some new scents in it, and I like the pine needle thing that I put in there earlier today. So, do you have any other questions about anything we made today?
So with hello, how you doing today?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So you when you let that sit for the 24 hours, you would strain that and put the solution in the bottle. And what would you do with the leaves after you finish with the leaves?
I had just threw them back outside.
So it does the water that you have there once you let it sit up, does it has a distinct odor to it, or how does it smell?
When it doesn't have any essential oils added to it, it kind of smells just like a fresh outdoorsy kind of smell if you didn't want to add any essential oils to it. But I just added some essential oils to it because I like to add them to it. I like pine fresh scents. So that's what I added to it. So when I'm wiping down, the house just smells pine fresh.
Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I didn't know we were gonna make deodorant, so that was a twofer. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a twofer because I didn't really know how to fill up that dead space while this was clicking doing this thing. So I figured what's something quick we can do real quick.
I had no clue the deodorant was that fast or that easy. Like that's
Yeah, it's quick. But we try to just I'm trying to want to get into a habit where I can like knock out about 10 or 5 so I can add it to our stockpiles. So that's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. Man,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Hey, well, thank y'all.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right.
Anybody else have anything?
Thank you, Miss Cece.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
y'all.
We out of this thing.
All right, y'all have a good one. All right, guys, and that was the Each One Teach One that I do every second Wednesday, teaching some type of sustainable skills. So this month we did deodorant and soap. Last month we did toothpaste. Next month I'm actually taking off. It's my birthday month, and I'm taking off, but I'll be back October 2nd, Wednesday, making something. I can't remember what's on the calendar, but I will let y'all know. And if y'all are interested in joining Collectively Sustainable and learning how to do some of these self-sustainable skills to reduce your out-of-pocket expense and just live more freely, go to collectivelysustainable.org and also follow me on all social media platforms at The Natural Way 365 and shop online at The Natural Way 365. And y'all be great and have a great day on purpose.